Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, Ark Survival Ascended. Let's talk about the patch and the update yesterday. Today is Saturday the 6th. So they announced yesterday, 5 days after the launch of Scorched Earth, they announced the center again. Now the center was supposed to be out way before Scorched Earth, but we know what happened. That's just how things go. They also announced excellent rates and more. So here we go. Here's what's going on, guys. They said, welcome to another edition of Community Crunch. First off, the survivors, a massive thank you to everyone battling out in Scorched Earth and uncovering Bob's tales. It's been a blast creating these expansions, and we're thrilled you're enjoying them. Which I don't know how they are, guys. Just so you know, I haven't paid for that. It's $30 to get those things and be able to unlock them. I found one of the notes yesterday, and you could just sit on it, but it won't open unless you pay for it. So here's the center announcement. Mark your calendars, because on June 3rd, we're releasing the center with the Shastasaurus. Free expansion is like a whole new Ark world, double the size of the island, that gorgeous Tolkien fantasy feel, and tons of new surprises for you to uncover. In the meantime, you'll find a split up, tackling everything to make Ark Survival Ascended its best. Some of us will be squashing Scorched Earth bugs, and there are a lot of them. Let me tell you guys, there's a lot of bugs in Scorched Earth. I've crashed so many times in Scorched Earth. I have an excellent PC, but man, that thing is crashing constantly. It's also got a lot of glitchiness where the screen will start shaking, so you got to just restart the computer or restart Ark quite often. So I have to restart the map several times just to make the shaking go away. Anyway, others are diving into the world of the upcoming free Aberration expansion. So there you go. A lot of you guys were making comments about that stuff. So what their goal was a while back, somebody made a comment on this. Originally, they were going to release them at a certain price. Back in March, they did this announcement. Then they changed it because we all did a big backlash on them and protested them. So they charged a certain amount for the map that comes with all the DLCs for free. So that's how they're doing them. So Aberration will be free. They're working on that. But the main force is powering through to bring you the epicness of the center on June 3rd. So we'll see if they actually come out with the center. The center is a really cool looking map if you guys have never played it. It's an excellent mod created map that they took as a DLC. So it looks pretty cool. So the last part of this is we can't spoil the fun just yet, but know that even more exciting developments are cooking for the June 3rd update. Your Ark adventures are about to get a whole lot wilder. So let's talk about the patch, right? There's quite a bit on here. Let's talk about this patch. Now, this is the PC patch. So the last one they're showing for Xbox and then was back in March. So this is the new one. So I'm sure these are kind of going over. I'm not sure if you guys are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox if you're seeing these. But here's what they did. They fixed the OSR, that big dino, not being able to tameable on servers. They did some lightning issues on Scorched Earth, some more about the OSR resource inventory displaying. There's quite a bit about the OSR. Visual foliage would disappear. So fixed an issue that caused the Morellatops to appear crouched down during lower than intended. Fixed cases with treasure maps, prompting the player to purchase Bob's Tales when they already owned it. So basically, that's that thing I was just saying. So if you don't own Bob's Tales, you ain't watching or reading those notes. Fixed an issue with the shovel digging animation. So apparently there's a shovel on there. I haven't messed with that yet, and that probably has to do with Bob's Tales, which I don't have. Fixed an issue caused by the shovel, and then fixed several mesh holes in Scorched Earth. Several floating foliage in Scorched Earth. Man, there's a lot of floating foliage in Scorched Earth. There was on the island when they first released it too, but Scorched Earth has a bunch. I've been seeing it quite a bit as I've been playing around with it. Fixed issues where the Manicore's loot crate would be the incorrect color. Fixed mesh holes on the island, so they're still fixing the island stuff. Fixed various player character clipping issues, and unable to pixel paint the hanging sign. Performance adjustments on various meshes on Scorched Earth, and then performance adjustments on various weather VFX and lighting on Scorched Earth. I'm going to tell you guys, if you haven't played Scorched Earth, if you're not watching some of us play it, oh my gosh, The weather effects are almost constant, man. They are just one right after another. You get a couple of minute reprieve between them, but man, they just on and on and on. They never stop. So I don't know how, you're supposed to do it. I'm doing pretty good on my playthrough right now. I've died so many times, but there is so much weather effects going on. It's just constant. One will go, it'll stop, and it seems like a few minutes later, but it seems like a few seconds, another weather one starting again. So they also did an update on the 4th. They fixed an exploit, and on the 4th they did another one. But they also did some on the 3rd where they had some issues with overlapping and stuff like that. So since they released Scorched Earth on the 1st, they've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patches have come out. So quite a bit of these guys. And then they're dropping this dead essence. I don't know what this stuff is for. These baby essence or dead dino essence. So I'm sure there's videos out on these things, but every time one of my dinos dies, it has an essence in it. So if you lose one of your dinos, you get an essence. We'll see what that is. I don't know yet. Some of you guys may be able to comment and tell us what it is if you're watching this. But that's it, guys. That's the kind of patch they're doing. So they're claiming the center's coming out on the 3rd. And there's some of the information on the patch they just did. So if you guys liked the video, enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you got any comments, please make them, especially if you know what a dino essence is. Those essence, that's pretty cool. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.